Good morning. It is Monday, February 12th, I believe. Yes, 12th. I've been up for a little bit. It's almost 10 o'clock. I did my meditation this morning and have been doing a little bit of work for my sister and yada yada. So, basically been hanging out in bed, haven't had breakfast or anything like that yet. But I am still struggling a little bit with depression. I have since Friday. So just been a little bit lower mood, a little bit lower energy. And so I know it's not good for me to stay in my room. So I'm going to go down to the office in a little bit, but I wanted to be a little bit productive because I know that taking care of my environment takes care of me too. So I am going to make my bed and fold some laundry up here before I go down to get started with working. Today is my day of teaching piano, starting at 1 and ending at 5, and then streaming on Twitch. This has been my regular Twitch streaming day. It used to be my Pathfinder day, but now it's my Twitch streaming day, which is slightly more productive considering that's something I'm trying to become an affiliate with and therefore have as another income stream. So that is going well. So that's the plan. I will stream from like 5:30 to probably 8:30ish, 9, and that's kind of the plan for the day. So before I start teaching piano, I need to get some work done, some editing, and some stuff around the house, and work for my sister. This green blanket is covered in fur from Lily. So that's the plan for today. Trying really hard to take care of myself and not get too caught up in worrying about how I'm feeling, but just keep moving forward. I can get pretty frustrated if I am having some of these down times, especially because I am doing things to treat that and to take care of it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's really not bad. It's just I want it to be not there at all, which maybe is unrealistic, but it used to not be there at all. For 3 years, I didn't have anything, so it's frustrating to me. But so yeah, I'll go downstairs and work in my office where I have my sunlight lamp, which is really helpful, especially in the winter when I don't want to go outside. Once spring hits, I will make sure I'm going on walks more and spending more time outside in general, because I know that that's even better for me, but I will still use the lamp too, because I think that I can't have too much help in getting back to my old self, which is also what I'm doing with these like challenges. So like I did my water challenge, I'm doing my meditation challenge, and I'm starting to do my step challenge. Really, I'm just documenting how many steps I normally take without trying to have a baseline, and then I will do the 10,000 step challenge. So yeah, getting back to my old self-care, self-love habits that I had when I was doing really great. And it was really when I bought this house and moved here that some of those habits got thrown off, and then I changed jobs and they got thrown off further. And you know, that's just life. Like, things come up and we get thrown off of our habits, and what I've realized is my biggest problem was not being cognizant of that, and then letting it kind of go too far. So what I want to learn from that is just to be more mindful, to recognize that I need to prioritize these things regardless of what's going on in my life, and that it won't always be easy, but it's my responsibility to keep it up, and to take care of myself. I'm still in remission for my autoimmune disease, so it's not like I'm doing terrible. I have a lot to be grateful for and thankful for, and I just need to keep mindful of taking care of myself further and not getting myself into situations that cause me unnecessary stress and strife, but surrounding myself with people who are looking out for me and situations that are supportive of me and my well-being, and being the primary person to recognize what is and is not good for me, and making sure that I am working hard to keep up with those habits and keeping my boundaries really strong for things that are not okay. So, have a lot of clarity. Now I just have to have the patience to not feel like things need to be fixed immediately, but that I give myself the space to build back in these habits one at a time. Because the problem in the beginning was I was trying to like put them all back at once, and then it was too much for me. With depression, you know, my energy and motivation is lowered, and I need to build these habits back in one at a time, just like when I originally started them. They weren't all at once either. So that's another lesson I learned over the last year or so. And not to just be frustrated that I'm not where I used to be, but give myself the grace to refigure those things out and re-get in that good place by making different choices and being loving to myself. So this year for me is the year of love, and it's important that I am doing things to show myself that love on a daily basis. So yeah, that's that. Did you steal a sock? This is not for you, Chanticleer. I used to have a cat growing up that would take rolled up socks in her mouth and like carry them around the house and like kind of cry over them like it was her baby. It's very bizarre. I don't know if you had a cat ever do that or seen a cat do that. That's the only one I've ever seen do that. So, alright, I'm going to finish putting these away and then I'm going to go downstairs to work. So I finished streaming. I had a lot of fun streaming Don't Starve Shipwreck, and I had a lot of people come in and hang out, and it was really fun. I got 6 new subscribers, which is really good for me. I feel like that's the most, I mean, I feel like I've gotten 6 before, but I feel like that's the most I've ever gotten in one stream. And I'm working not really hard because I'm only streaming 1 day a week, but I'm working to get affiliate status on Twitch, which means I need 50 followers, an average of 3 viewers, and I have to stream a certain amount of hours in the last 30 days or something. So I always have the average viewers because that seems to be just fine for me, and I've done enough hours, so it's really just the followers. So I think I'm at 32 now after getting those 6. Yeah, so we're getting close there. So if I get like 4 or 5 each time, then should be 4 more weeks if I am only streaming 1 day a week. But I'm gonna try to stream another day a week. It's just part of me with like developing habits is I'm not always the best at making them non-negotiable, and so I've made this Monday night one pretty non-negotiable, and that's going well, so I don't want to mess that up. So I want my other one to be kind of like light and flexible and not too much pressure. Because sometimes when I have a good thing going and then I try to add more to it, I get a little bit burnt out on all of it. And I'm still in kind of a vulnerable, fragile place with having experienced some burnout and some depression, and I want to make sure I'm doing good things for myself. So I'm going to stick with Mondays and then maybe do an extra stream on the weekend sometime, especially if I don't get called into work. And yeah, we'll go from there. But hopefully in at least in a month, maybe I will have 50 followers and can get affiliate status. So I'm excited about that. But it was really fun playing and streaming and chatting with the people. If you haven't checked it out, if you like watching people stream games and stuff, my channel, I'll link it below. So I did that. I've been editing and working. I ordered Postmates from, I don't remember where. Someplace I'd never been to before, but I got some pasta and some truffle fries. And it was good. I ate a little bit of it, and it's mostly in the fridge. And I can eat it tomorrow. So that was my evening. My eyelashes are holding up nicely. This one looks a little weird in this. Might just need to be brushed. And now I need to switch laundry loads, and I'm going to get ready for bed and do some editing in bed before I go to sleep. It's 10 p.m., so I don't want to stay up too much later, but I do want to get a few more things done. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below about how you're doing with your mental health and your stress and all that kind of stuff. And I hope to see you on tomorrow's vlog.